What's up, everybody? It's your boy Angel Rodriguez from A to Z Podcast. Definitely appreciate everybody that has been checking out the podcast. I definitely want to give a big shout out to the previous guest, which is NHR Ches. Definitely go check him out. He will be He does performances around Rockford, for example, Hooligans. Uh, Hooligans at the Texas Lounge. He has performed a couple times at the Hidden Gem right there at the Aragona. Shout out Blazo and Jay Skrilla for having those events. He's also coming up with a music event for artists called Dedication coming soon. Definitely go check it out on his episode. Everything in the description, links for all that. Definitely contact him. Look him up for more content. But now, today's guest, a lot of people know him as Porter. A lot of other people know him as a music artist. On stage, though, we like to call him Don Pluto.
What's up, y'all? Thank you for having me on the show.
Yeah, no problem. And I hope that introduction wasn't too much or too little.
No, you're good, bro.
Okay, yeah. So, yeah, Pluto, man, thank you so much for coming on,
Of course,
bro.
man. Thank you for having me.
Yeah, man, I definitely be seeing you work. So for the first time I saw you on stage was Hooligans 1. Am I 1 or 2?
I think it was 2.
2?
Yeah.
Yeah, and you were performing with Star, right? Correct?
Yeah. It was a couple joint sets I ran with Star before Skrill was like, we're going to give you your own sets. So
Yeah.
Just kind of worked my way up the ladder a little bit there.
Yeah, and I don't think I was at 3, but I seen you perform, I think, if I believe, the 4th one as well.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, man, so I definitely see your energy, man. You definitely do. You give it your all for what I see.
Most definitely. 100% every time.
Yeah,
If I don't give that, I feel like it's almost a failed, situation or experience.
Yeah, and shit, man. People think just yelling at the mic is all you need to like give that energy, but to me, trust me, I feel like, and definitely correct me down, but you gotta give that energy somehow. I don't know how to explain because I've never been on stage like that, so I feel like it's just more than just yelling. You gotta like
100%.
move, you gotta yell at the crowd sometimes, and even then, you gotta be kind of selective on what you say because you could
100%.
But yeah, man. So before we continue on, can you please look at the camera behind me? Tell everybody where do you prefer them to check out your music your social platforms.
My preferred streaming platform for y'all to check me out is Apple Music. You can search up my recent track that just dropped last week, which is Flu Game, and then just search down Pluto after that. It'll come right up. And then social media, all platforms are the same thing. Just search at Dom Pluto with 2 O's at the end.
And if you guys didn't catch that, man, definitely check the description down below. I have all the links you have or you need to go check out Dom Pluto on his platforms. Yeah. So, Dom, before we even get any further, everybody's first episode that comes on, you can blow it over here, but don't matter. Yeah, it's cool. Yeah. Yeah, everybody's first episode, bro. I like to take it back. I like to go to the upbringing. Where were you born? A little bit of stuff like that,
Okay.
And then we'll just continue from there.
Most definitely.
So the first question is, where were you born?
Right here in Rockford, Illinois.
Ooh, oh shit. May I ask my hospital?
Swedish American, I believe.
Okay. I forgot. There's one hospital that there's a lot of motherfucking artists or creators. I might say a lot of creators come from. I don't know if it's. You said Saint Anthony's.
Swedish American.
Yeah, Swedish. I think it's Swedish America. I forgot the other one, man.
Swedish American. I feel like that's just the spot everybody goes to have a baby, bro.
Yeah, right? Last minute, like fuck, man, we can't. We don't got time to plan. Fuck it, let's go to Swedish.
Yup, you have to.
Yeah,
it's like right there.
Yeah. It really is, man. Now, where did you grow up?
I grew up on the east side of Rockford.
Okay.
30th Street was what I repped for 10 years.
Yeah.
Then I moved out to one of I guess you could call it a Rockford suburb because it wasn't Rockford, but it was. It was out by the airport.
Okay, wait, this airport right here?
Yeah, Rockford Airport.
Okay, sweet.
Yeah. So I mean, I've lived here my whole life, and now I'm just trying to find the best place to kind of settle down. You feel me?
Yeah, and you don't mind me asking, what spot do you think that is, if you don't mind asking?
Like the spot that I feel would be the best, somewhere quiet, where like I've got neighbors, but I don't have to be like right next door to them.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Kind of just like I said, just quiet, peace and quiet.
Mm, okay, yeah, yeah. I feel like that's the north side. But I could be wrong,
Mm.
Shit. But yeah, it's dope, man. Now, when did music come in? And when I say music, I mean when was the first time you listened to music?
Oh God, the first time I listened to music and like thought something about it, I was really young.
Yeah,
I
yeah.
was probably like 4 or 5 years old when like the first song that I heard really impacted me. And then from there, I had developed a love for like instrumentation. I wanted to try guitar, piano,
Okay.
drums.
And may I ask what kind of song? If you remember, obviously I don't expect you to remember, but like
Mm,
what what played? What played? What was the thing that played?
I think it was a rock song. I
Okay.
think it was by Avenged Sevenfold, if I remember correctly. It was one of their like early songs,
Okay.
but I don't know. It was just something about like the way that their guitar sounded and the way that their drums were structured and everything that it just really kind of you know made me feel something.
Yeah, yeah, for
And I
sure.
was like, obviously I didn't say damn, because I'm only 4 or 5 years old, but
Yeah.
I was like, damn, that's powerful. And then as I grew older, seeing hip hop, because around like 6 or 7, I was introduced to Eminem,
Okay. Yeah, yeah,
and so he's been a big inspiration of mine. Because dude can literally craft a rhyme out of a word that doesn't rhyme with anything.
yeah, yeah.
So seeing him, and then as I got into my younger teen years, and then with the like explosion of SoundCloud, just seeing all that, it just further deepened my love for music. Like I wrote my first song at the age of 4.
Okay, really?
Yeah.
And did you know what you were doing, or was it just like you're just imitating? And I don't mean to use that word if it's a bad word to you, but like you know what I mean, like
Yeah. Uh, I mean, I tried to imitate what I was hearing,
yeah, yeah.
and I would just put, the words that I did know and what they meant down, and I would try and find a melody with it,
Hmm.
and I would just keep working with that, and then I stopped for a long time, and then picked it back up, and then the first time I actually like made a rap song, I was 11 or 12.
Okay.
I was just fucking around on the IMT Paint app because it had auto tune on it.
Okay.
So I
Yeah,
was I was just fucking around there, and I actually like found out that you didn't have to do like collab songs on there. You can make your own stuff.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
So I made something there, and I was like, I could do something with this.
And was sorry about that.
No, you good.
Now, when you were doing that, did somebody teach you, or did you just do it on your own? Figure it out, like this app like helps you with like music.
Pretty much, it was all like self-taught.
Okay.
I mean, my brother-in-law, he used to be a prominent hip hop artist down in Southern Illinois, like around like the Harrisburg area.
Okay.
So I kind of picked up some things from him. He told me, like, taught me the importance of like a hook, and what you need to have in a hook. It can't just be a bunch of words. It's got to be stuff that's gonna catch people's ear.
Yeah, yeah.
So taking his lessons, and then as I started paying attention to the scene around here, before I jumped in, I was like, all right, I can kind of formulate something here and work with it.
Yeah, yeah, for sure, man. Yeah, and my bad if we bounce around, but I definitely
All
want to take it
good.
back. Okay, so when you wrote your first, uh, what you say it was melody
Yeah, it was
at
just
four, right?
yeah, it was like words that fit together. Like they would make sense in a song,
Yeah,
but it was super simple.
yeah, and okay, yeah. So I want to bring it back there. Like, were you good at your vocabulary reading, or was it just stuff that you just kind of heard through the music you're listening to?
It was mostly from my vocabulary because I always had tested at like a much higher level than where I was at.
Okay,
So
okay,
like
yeah, yeah.
I think around that time I was testing at like a kindergarten, first grade level. at 4 or 5 years old. So,
Okay, yeah, yeah.
but definitely the music I was listening to definitely had an impact on it.
Okay, yeah, sweet. And then who who were your like your parents, if you don't mind me bringing them up, like
Absolutely.
uh what were they playing around you? And who played the rock or metal or the one?
So my dad played like the rock music around me. I got
Okay.
a very heavy rock influence from him because that's what he grew up listening to, and once you get stuck on one sound, you kind of don't like stepping away from it
Yeah, yeah,
sometimes.
yeah, yeah.
My mom is more like the mixed bag. She'll play, whatever, country, rap,
Okay,
hip
yeah,
hop, pop, you know, classic rock,
yeah.
like 80s hair band rock type
Okay,
shit.
sweet, yeah.
So, I've heard just about everything
And
from
who did you gravitate more towards their flavor?
uh honestly I bounced around a lot.
Okay, yeah.
Like there would be a span of a couple years where I'd be like super focused on like the pop, hip hop, rap music,
Hmm.
and then there was a couple times I would venture off and just listen to more rock music, kind of clear my headspace and just allow myself to hear more things.
And did you ever try rock?
I did.
You did?
hmm
Under
Uh,
Don Pluto, or was it just something
Totally
else?
different
Okay,
entity.
okay,
Yeah.
okay, okay.
I
What by
had
yourself?
no, it was me and a couple buddies from school. We had started up a band.
Sweet.
Never really got off the ground with it.
Yeah,
We were
yeah.
just in the practicing stage, and then stuff kind of fell apart. I started, venturing towards hip hop, and the
Mm.
rest is history.
Okay, yeah, sweet. No, that's definitely dope, man. I should. No, I definitely would have tried it. Like, not rock, but who knows?
Mm.
Because my flavor of music is all over the place. Don't get me wrong. I definitely had a huge hunger for hip hop when I was like in my teens. I would say. But yeah, man, because my dad he's old school, so anything like oldies, anything like cholo,
Mm.
he would listen to. And then we got my sisters, and they were more, uh, like Jay-Z, Eminem, fucking Backstreet
Oh
Boys,
yeah,
shit like that. So yeah, my ear of music is all over the place as well.
definitely a good thing to have like a broad music taste.
Yeah, and that was something else I was gonna ask too. Do you feel like that is important? Because as a music person, a music artist, I should say, like you definitely gotta have a versatility.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
absolutely,
yeah,
100%.
yeah.
Because when I first started making like actual hip hop music that I was putting out,
Yeah.
I had followed like one specific narrow road of like I don't know, I wouldn't really say like angry rap, but like kind of spiteful,
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
and I was like tunnel vision on that, and I realized that that's not working, and that was all I was listening to at that time was like that kind of style.
Yeah. Yeah.
So, I had broadened everything, started listening to everything. I'm talking like from like bubblegum pop to, drill music
Yeah.
and everything in between,
Mm.
to try and allow myself to find new things, discover new ways that I can, utilize not only a beat but my vocals, you know.
Yeah. 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 And were you just on the computer listening to or anything that popped up, or like did people play music and then you're like, oh, I like that, so let me go research it more.
There was quite a few times where I would be just hanging out with somebody and they would play me a new artist. One that really stuck out to me was my buddy Drew from Trippy Life.
Okay.
He had shown me this artist Futuristic back in like 2015,
Yeah, yeah.
and at first I was like, I don't really fuck with this, because it was kind of like that old school like super fast rap.
Oh, okay. Yeah.
And then I started listening to it a little more, in my free time, and I was like, okay, I actually kind of fuck with this. And um, we actually got to go see him live a couple times, got to meet him in person. Uh, so yeah, I would definitely say that it was more heavily on people showing me new artists
Okay. Sweet.
at first.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Now that I have like an idea for music,
Mhm.
I kind of keep my ear to the streets or to the internet to always see who's buzzing, who's on the come up, who's like brand new,
Yeah, yeah.
and I try and fuck with them before. you know.
Yeah, that's dope, man. Hell yeah. Okay, so we passed that fucking 10 minute mark. Usually after the 10 minute mark, we smoke. I don't know if you're down.
Oh, well, most definitely.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We're gonna take it one joint at a time because we don't got. I don't got AC down here right now, guys. So and this shit fucking heats up the room.
Oh, hell yeah. I'm already knowing. One joint will have like the whole living room in my apartment hotboxed.
Oh really?
Literally, like it'll be like you're in like a small ass room with one door type shit, no windows, and it'll just be like hard to see in that bitch.
Oh yeah. Okay, Don Pluto, man. Now let's talk about the journey you've taken since. You can keep going, bro. Cause I kind of started a little bit before you. Cause I should you not, bro. Every time I podcast with somebody, regardless who it is, don't matter, bro. Fucking, I'm always get nervous. So definitely, I apologize
No
if
worries.
if you see me stuttering or brain farts, because that does happen on the podcast. That shit, not. So,
Absolutely.
yeah, but we're definitely gonna try to make it as fun as possible. And then with that, I definitely wanna start with when you're doing your music. No, so who inspired you was The Rock. Who influenced you while on the journey of hip hop? Well, would you want to say it's hip hop? You're doing hip hop, rap, or I don't know,
Yeah,
man.
I would say
Because there's so many varieties now. It's not just rap and trap and hip hop. It's like mellow.
lo-fi,
There you go. That's another one that
trippy. I've definitely fucked with like the trippier vibes lately.
I love the mellow shit, bro. Like
That
the
mellow
shit.
shit when you smoking, that mellow shit just really be
Yeah,
hitting.
yeah. It's actually not. Sometimes it makes me cry depending on what it is. If it's a
Mm-hmm.
sad mellow, I definitely feel it here. I don't know
Oh yeah.
why. You know what I'm saying?
See, that's the beauty of music, like even an instrumental, if it's the right instrumental, it can put you in your feels like you just listen to a
Yeah, that's
motherfucker
true.
pour their heart out for 4 minutes straight.
Yeah.
And that's what I feel the true beauty of music is you don't even have to say a word on it for someone to feel it.
And may I ask, when did you when did you discover that thought?
The thought of like the beauty of music,
Yeah.
probably just before I had started venturing into being a recording artist.
Okay.
Um, I would just sit there in like the office space of my parents' house, and I would just listen to music. I would shut the door. I would just put my headphones in, or I put it on like the loudspeaker, and I would just sit there, eyes closed. Obviously I'd be getting high,
Yeah.
but uh, I would just sit there and listen to it and try and find the beauty in every song.
Yeah.
Because there truly is like a hidden beauty and a hidden meaning in every song, no matter what.
Yeah. I definitely love it when a song makes you think after you listen to it, and then
Oh
you got
yeah,
to play it over to like really understand it.
yeah.
Yeah, man. Because I share you not, man. I don't know how you see me as like this calm, collected person, but I wasn't always like this.
Mm.
I was more loud and obnoxious. But I definitely got made fun of, and then that made me just shut up little by little, and then after a while I became quiet. And
I
then,
feel that 100%.
but when I was at my most quiet, I had more time to think to myself, and now I feel like I think I'm this person now that doesn't seem like an asshole.
Mm.
I don't know where I was going with that, but yeah, but when I was young, I definitely was kiddish or wasn't mature enough
Mm.
to realize what I had.
Yeah,
Yeah,
most definitely.
yeah. And I hope I'm not ranting or
No,
nothing,
no,
bro.
you're good, bro. I feel where you're coming from, cause
Yeah,
like I used to be the same way. Like I used to be like super loud, rambunctious, almost borderline annoying, And then like little by little, I started realizing that shit was getting me absolutely nowhere.
yeah,
So I was just like, what, I'm gonna just keep to myself, I'm gonna back away a little bit,
yeah.
and just chill.
And okay, yeah, and I know you touched on it after the band not working out. You you headed into hip hop.
Mm.
How and why did you head into hip hop?
Honestly, I was on my way home from a baseball tournament, and I was like,
You did baseball?
yeah, I played baseball for like
Ooh, good to know. Good to know.
13 years,
Mm.
14 years.
Holy shit, bro! Wait,
Yeah,
wait, hold on. You did baseball for 14 years?
just about yeah. Ever since I was, I think 4 years old was when I got signed up for T-ball.
Holy shit, bro! I feel like you're a pro or something,
Man,
bro. Because I mean, I shit you not, bro. I feel like if you passed 5 years of doing anything, bro, I feel like you're kind of certified in
mm,
whatever that field is. You know, like if you trained or fought for 5 years, you're definitely a fighter. You
most
know,
definitely.
same thing with music, artists, continuing like, we're not, et cetera, et cetera. I mean,
Yeah, like I mean, everyone can say they're an artist, but like to be truly established, I feel like you got to be doing this shit for a while.
hmm
Because like not on any like disrespectful shit, but like I feel kind of disrespected when somebody that is like brand new, they like this is their first song, and they're like sounding like they've been in this shit for 10 years. It's like you know there's people that have been in this shit for 10 years that I feel like that would definitely be disrespectful.
Oh yeah, yeah, definitely, man. And funny you brought that up, bro, because I used to think I was a tagger until I actually met some taggers, and then I wasn't shit, bro. I was a fucking toy, you know what I'm saying?
Hmm.
So I definitely always, at some point in my life, I definitely can't say the whole time, but like definitely somewhere in between. Uh, I would not really say I'm an artist.
Mm.
I would just say I like to draw or I like to doodle.
Yeah.
Because when you when you say I'm an artist to a real artist, I feel like I don't know. You look like an ass or something.
Yeah, I mean, or they could be like, show me your work, and then it's like, well, shit, you know, kind of thing.
Yeah, yeah.
I mean, I feel like that would be the same way, for me, like if I were to be like, oh, I'm a real like legit hip hop artist, and then I walk up to like Drake or something, and I'm like, I'm an artist,
hmm
and then I'm like, compare my song to yours,
Mm.
in terms of production, there's not even,
What would you mention to
I'm
somebody?
Gucci, bro.
Would you mention to somebody that is established? Like, would you work with me?
Oh yeah, absolutely. I would approach them in a very humble way, because at the end of the day, I know my position on the totem pole. So, I would definitely approach them, and see, test the waters, be like, yo, are you down to work? If they are, figure things out and get everything finished, because the worst thing they can say is no.
Yeah. No, trust me, dude. I mean, from starting this shit, bro, I had to be real humble because you know the same time, not really the same time, but I started calling myself an artist officially 2020.
Mm,
Like, if you need an art piece and you're willing to pay for it, can contact me. We'll work something out and I'll do it. But the podcast, that took some time, 2021, a little bit after in between. Uh, fucking, yeah, bro. And I approached real artists because this was first an artist podcast. I tried it, but it's a little hard to
mm,
get creators in here and shit, bro. Because
yeah,
everybody's timing is different. But yeah, bro, I would always be nervous asking somebody. Even you, bro. Shit, I was nervous. I feel like an asshole because like because I didn't really know your rap sheet. I thought you have collaborated with another artist, but when you told me no,
mm,
I was like, oh, okay, yeah, my bad, bro.
definitely. But it's like I don't know, cause I was nervous too, cause I was thinking like that night when you had approached me, I was like, damn, cause I saw somebody had shared one of your podcasts. I forgot who it was with.
Shout out that person though.
I think it was the one that you did with KV.
Oh, KV? Okay,
Yeah,
yeah, yeah.
yeah.
Definitely shout out Legacy, man. Definitely
Man,
go
shout
check
out
him out, man.
KV too, man.
Yeah, yeah, man.
That
Dope
man is
artist.
he's gifted.
Yeah, yeah.
He's crazy. But yeah, I was like, damn, I want to get on this.
Okay,
And then
sweet.
you had approached me, and I was like, holy shit.
Yeah, yeah. Yeah, I wanted to wait because I know you said you're releasing your single, right?
Mm,
It's a single, Flu
yeah,
Game. Yeah, yeah,
yeah.
yeah. I want to have you on afterwards, because I gotta say I checked out your SoundCloud. You don't upload to SoundCloud, right? It's just
Not
Spotify and Apple,
pretty much like
or mainly Apple and then Spotify.
I mean it'll go to all platforms because right now I go through DistroKid.
Okay.
So it's just whatever that they, have in their pre-selected thing. That's
Okay.
what I go with. So like Apple Music, Spotify, I think Tidal, iHeartRadio, Pandora, all that shit.
Okay. Sweet.
But yeah, I really don't post to SoundCloud because SoundCloud's never really been like my strongest audience. Like it was at one time,
Hmm.
but that was only that time. Because I had taken a year off, had a kid, all that.
Oh yeah, and congratulations, bro.
Thank you.
I know it was your kid's birthday the first.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. It's crazy, man. It feels like just yesterday.
Yeah. And wait, yeah, I mean, obviously, I hope we're not getting off the track and shit, but like, well, from what you were saying, but like, not now that you've been a father for a year, right? Because she's
Mm,
a year.
yeah,
And it's girl,
boy.
boy, yeah.
Yeah.
Sorry about
No,
that.
you're
Yeah, I
all
said
good.
she. Yeah. So, but anyways, has that changed your mind of thinking of music?
Absolutely.
Really? Okay, sweet. Yeah, and the reason why I'm excited you see this static joy is because I see my sister change once she had her first kid, bro.
Mm,
My first niece, bro. Like I mean, she was always cool, but like she changed. Like you see that mother's instincts in her now.
yeah,
So
absolutely.
and that's what I wonder with artists and shit too as well.
It definitely changed the way that I like look at music and the way that I record music because before I had, talked about a lot of like drug usage. Like I would try and tell stories about that shit. And, after I had him, I was like, I don't really want him growing up thinking that's okay.
Hmm.
Because like I saw my favorite artist die because of a drug addiction. So
Yeah, that's cool.
Juice WRLD.
Oh, really?
Yeah, yeah.
Yeah, yeah,
Triple
definitely.
Nine on the wrist.
Yeah,
Shout out Juice WRLD, man.
yeah, definitely R.I.P. Man. Definitely talented. Gone too soon. But yeah, continue, man. Hell yeah, that's.
But I was like, I can't. I don't want him like growing up thinking that dad thinks this is okay. So I started, looking at things differently, and I was like, there's a lot of better things I can be rapping about than drugs.
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Because I mean, like, yeah, sure, I can rap about, kicking an addiction or something, but at the end of the day, you know, the glorification of drugs is like too much now. Because it's like you turn on any song, I guarantee you they're talking about some kind of pill or something.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. You're not wrong with that, man. But to tell you the truth, if I had to pick one to go, I think it would be the violent ones, the ones that talk about guns and shooting
Most
people.
definitely.
The disrespecting the dead and guns. That's the one I would actually ban. Like
Yeah,
at least it's not that.
100%.
But no, I see where you're going. I see where you're going, with that one. And I shit you now. You know what I'm looking for? I mean, there's a few artists that do it now, but and definitely those artists for shout out those artists for definitely switching it up and not really following the trend.
Hmm.
But I would like to see people talking about getting a job, working for that 401k, calculating how to do a loan, how to get a loan. I know that sounds weird, right?
Mm.
But I mean, imagine like work 48 hours a week got me enough to eat.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? Like I'm not encouraging violence and shit. It's just hard work. I, that's what I want to see. But like I said, there is a few out there. I believe it's just I don't know. What do you think about that? Like too corny, or it's just not? You don't think it's popular enough?
I mean, I don't know. I feel kind of indifferent on it, to be honest. It could go one way or the other.
Yeah.
It's definitely.
And I hope I'm not fucking. I hope I'm not rambling on and
No,
shit.
you're good, bro.
Yeah. So what And by the way, I'm not a rapper. I just thought of that on some high shit. Because I shit you not, bro. Talking to music artists, bro. Like, don't get me wrong. I don't want to make music, but I would like to write some lyrics just to hear some certain people or certain music artists to rap.
Mm,
hearing a song. I think it would be dope.
yeah.
Like that lyric I just said. I feel like you, KB fan, somebody like uh, Dre from LGC.
Yeah, shout out Dre. He's crazy with
Yeah,
it.
yeah, yeah. Uh,
Shout
fucking
out Dead Boy too.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
That
Definitely
man
shout
went
out.
crazy Thursday
Yeah, yeah,
at
no,
Hidden
yeah.
Gems.
I
That shit
definitely,
was nuts.
I definitely can't wait to have him on. He's definitely scheduled. Yeah, I can't wait, man. But somebody else that I saw that just giving out energy, bro. That's the shit I'm talking about.
Mm,
It's really dope. But yeah, yeah, man. But what what would you or what have you thought about changing?
uh,
I feel like it takes a minute to change something you've done for a while, or like the vibe, you know.
yeah. I don't know. I was just sitting there. Many times I'll just sit there, listen to like old music of mine, and then I'll listen to some new shit that I recorded, and I was like, how can I make this better? And after, taking the year off, I feel like that was almost like a blessing in disguise because at the time I went by a different name, which was PK.
Really?
Yeah. And I just wasn't, I didn't have the traction anymore. I had some momentum in 2019 when COVID hit. We stopped doing shows. So that momentum died. And then,
Dude, that shit was hard for everybody.
yeah, it was.
Yeah.
That shit was terrible.
Well, anybody that does shit like that, you know, like
Hmm.
performing or like events, that man, dude.
I even tried doing like a couple live shows on like Instagram.
Oh, really?
Like I would like perform my music on Instagram live.
Like in a basement setting or like an
Hmm.
actual stage.
Like in a basement setting,
Okay,
you
sweet,
know.
sweet, sweet.
Yeah, just to, kind of give people something, because I was performing quite a bit at the time.
Oh,
We
yeah.
had just came back from LA. We did a show out there.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Congrats, man. Oh, yeah.
Uh,
And may I ask, when you're going under PK or
yeah.
yeah, yeah, what was that or what was that name going under? Like was it more uh, rap hard, like hard rap
No,
trap?
definitely like melodic,
Okay,
like
melodic.
kind
Okay,
of sad boy rap, I guess I
okay.
would say. Sad boy music.
Yeah.
Just kind of that was the kind of vibe I was on.
Hey
And
man, is it still out there for us to check out?
it is right now. I'm in the process of getting everything taken down.
Oh really? Oh,
Yeah.
dude, I definitely gotta check it out then, bro. Cause don't get me wrong, bro. Like I'm definitely, I don't know how you see me, but I'm not a hard hip hop lover. I mean, that was back then when I was new to music and shit, right?
Right.
Listening to it. But now it's just I prefer like techno, melodic, shit like that. The
Okay.
rap is the last thing on my list, if any.
Yeah.
So
So
I
I
def
can feel that sometimes. Like, there's plenty of times I'll be sitting there and I'll just be like, I do not want to sit there and listen to somebody rapping so fast that like it makes my head like kind of freeze up.
yeah. For me, it was just the era of the little pumps, man.
Hmm.
Yeah, yeah. I mean, don't get me wrong. You got people like Mac Miller holding it up. Fucking,
Yeah. Shout out Mac
yeah,
Miller,
yeah,
bro.
yeah, bro. If I ever had to do music, it would be inspired or influenced by a person like that, bro. Mac Miller, shit. Um, shit. Like you said, Juice World, bro. I think he was
Hmm.
definitely dope. Not really. I wouldn't involve him with the little pump era, man.
No, he was one of a kind.
Yeah, yeah,
Like
definitely. Kind
he definitely inspired me. Like, because I used to only be able to write music. I never used to be able to freestyle.
of.
And then I started seeing him freestyle, and I was like, damn, this dude's going fucking crazy with it. I can do this.
Yeah.
And now it's to the point where I don't write any of my music. Everything that I put in my music is a freestyle, right? Like it's one take, a lot of one takes.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
And well, I mean, why freestyle? Why not have some stuff that you really thought about? You know?
because I feel like if I'm freestyling it, that's how I'm really feeling at that time. Because like
You
if I get
capturing the
on,
moment.
yeah,
Yeah.
like there's a lot of stuff that can really influence a song, but it'll only be relevant to you in that moment. So you need to get that shit out,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
and So I just feel like getting them freestyles in is so much more impactful, at least in my opinion.
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I'm
for
not
sure. Yeah.
discrediting anybody that writes their music because some of these writtens that these dudes have, like, they got some serious thought behind them. And like
Yeah.
you'll sit there, and those are the ones that really have the bars that go way over people's heads. But
Dude, yeah.
like people who are like involved in music heavily, or like are they are recording artists
Hmm.
and they understand stuff like on that level, and they hear that, they're like, damn.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. And I know it, dude. I shit you not, man. Usually it takes me around the 30th play to notice what like some of the hidden shit they might have in there.
Hmm.
So I definitely love shit like that, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, and I'm not bringing him up because of his recent release, like Kendrick.
Mm.
He's one of the people that I always had to play your music over and over again, and I would find some different meanings, shit like that.
I was listening to his album today.
Oh really?
Yeah,
Oh yeah, I only heard the single, that one single.
that whole album is insane.
Oh really? I definitely gotta
Yes,
check that out.
it's got a lot of shit that's gonna really like make you think.
Oh shit.
Cause like he talks like, I'm not gonna give too much away.
Yeah.
Cause it's almost like watching a movie,
Oh really?
because like Kendrick is such a big like thing in the hip hop scene. Like he is like king.
Yeah, I mean, he made it different.
Yeah, 100%. He
Like
was
he didn't
he was
really
a
bring the same
pioneer.
shit, as the people before him.
Mm-mm.
He definitely switched it up and made it be. I mean, for my eyes, something I always loved about him to this day is like he never gave in to the hood, but he
Hmm.
always gave respect to the hood, and hood respected him. So,
Yeah.
that's something I always respect. Like you never gotta fold for any neighborhood, bro.
Mm-mm.
Just do you. Eventually, they'll fuck with you. That they'll just have your back regardless.
Absolutely.
I don't know, something like that. To me, you know what I'm saying. But man, let's not get off track of these big artists, man. We're here for you, Don Pluto, for real. I definitely saw you on stage. Well, yeah, man. I don't know if we skipped over stuff because like I don't know if I'm cutting you off,
No,
bro.
you're good, bro.
Yeah. Okay. So, and you mentioned you stopped making music because of the pandemic, right?
Yeah, pandemic. Well, I was recording at the start of the pandemic, like heavily.
Uh-huh.
Like I was in the studio probably 2, 3 times a week.
And may I ask, was it like a professional studio or a home studio?
At the time, it was like a professional in-home,
Okay. Okay. Okay.
because he had like all the professional equipment, but he just ran it out of his house. Um, because I was recording with Party Hat, Nino's producer.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Um,
Yeah. I heard of him. Shout out.
yeah, shout out Party Hat, shout out Nino. But I was recording with him, and then pandemic really started hitting, so I just stopped going, uh, and then took that year off. Didn't really drop anything. Then I just like stacked up 20 of my favorite songs that I'd recorded in that year, because then I would just like record at home.
Yeah. Yeah.
And I just stacked up 20 of like the best songs in my eyes and
Yeah.
put them on an album.
And those 20 songs, were you under Don Pluto yet, or were you
No,
still PK?
no, that was the last thing I did as PK.
Okay.
Um,
Yeah, definitely gotta check it out then, bro. For real.
yeah,
Yeah.
it'll probably be up for a couple more weeks,
Yeah, sweet,
but
sweet.
I'm just in the process of getting that taken down, just so that way my sole focus can be like on what I am now.
Yeah,
Because I feel like what I am now is what I was destined to be. Because I went through um, a lot of like internal struggles with deciding on a final name, because um, I've been doing this. This is my fourth year now of doing music, and I had contemplated like stopping many times, and so it was just a deep thought process that ended up taking me having to take a year off to kind of regain my focus and love for the music almost.
yeah, yeah. No, I feel you, bro. Shit, I mean, same here. I mean, I'm 28, and like I said, 2020. Yeah, 2020, bro. That's when I officially called myself an artist. Before
Mm,
that, bro, I was always on and off because of life. Like don't get me wrong. The art was, people did recognize me because of the art somewhat, but it didn't really stick like it stuck with me trapping weed at the time, but that was many years ago.
Mm,
I definitely don't do that anymore. But that always impacted my coolness or my what I wanted. Like
mm,
attention, audience, whatever. With
yeah.
that. And so I because my sole purpose, bro, that I feel like I'm destined for is like making art, bro. Podcasting is just so I can show off artists that I think are good or talented in my eyes.
Mm,
And so this podcast is just like what third or secondary to my real passion for art.
mm,
And
100%.
yeah, so I know how it is to like kind of stop doing what you're doing because of life, either family or personal things. But
Mm,
um, so when you're on your hiatus, if you don't mind me calling it that,
yeah, I would call it that.
okay. So what would you? How were you gathering yourself, and what were you doing? If I may ask that, bro, I
Oh
don't
yeah,
know.
of course.
Yeah,
I was
or was it something that just like just uh,
honestly, I feel like I just got high, listened to like a bunch of artists that had inspired me over the course of the first 3 years, and I was like, I would just sit there and focus on what they said, and try and see if I can hear what their purpose of the music is,
yeah?
so then I can try and find mine. And then I started recording again uh, in like October of last year.
And did you go back to Party Hat or
No,
somebody else?
I was still just recording at home.
Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I just started recording again, and then I really started falling in love with music again, and now it's like it's beyond an obsession. Like,
No, no, I feel you, bro. Shit, my art's my obsession, bro. Especially when other artists, when I know other artists, bro. Some artists I love, man.
mm, definitely.
Yeah, man. Okay, so when you go when you go back to recording, now are you down Pluto?
That was I wasn't releasing it at the time.
Uh-huh.
I was just kind of stacking up a vault of music just to kind of test out new sounds, see what worked best. I was doing every kind of vibe, from like a sad boy melodic to like an upbeat melodic, kind of like poppy rap, you know, uh, pop song, country, like country rap.
Oh shit.
I
Yeah, yeah.
was making everything to try and see which would work best.
And was it like did you do it like with the beat or did you just do lyrics like that?
So I would just go find a beat, like a type beat on YouTube,
Okay.
and then I would download it, plug it in, and just freestyle to it and see what I came up with,
Okay.
and if it was good enough, I'd finish recording it and then put it in the vault. But there were quite a few times I'd record it and I'd be like, no, this ain't it, so it just
Yeah.
got tossed.
Yeah, yeah. Do you feel like the biggest producer in the world don't get enough credit? YouTube.
100%. 100%, bro.
Bro,
Some
I
of
hear a lot
these,
of people like, yeah, I got it off YouTube. Yeah, I got it off
hmm
YouTube.
these YouTube producers, like, people don't realize these guys are getting placements from, like, big time artists.
Oh yeah. Yeah. Well, I mean,
Because
yeah, I imagine because.
one of the beat makers that I heavily fuck with is Sky Beats.
Hmm.
Shout out him. I don't remember what his YouTube is, but
Shout out to.
I believe he's actually made a beat for Travis Scott
Mm.
because he makes some of the craziest like trippy beats. Like one of his beats, if you're high enough and you just put your headphones in and listen to it with like no distractions, it will like intensify your high.
Oh shit.
His beats are crazy.
Have you tried making beats or that's not your thing?
I tried, but I haven't really, you know, found any luck with anything sounding good yet. But
Oh, okay.
I've been looking into. There's a couple guys I know that do like classes,
Oh,
so I'm
yeah.
probably gonna see about getting in with them and
In the class
learning.
study?
Yeah.
Oh, okay. I mean, I shit you not, bro. sometimes it's just. I mean, you could learn on your own, right? But it takes
Mm,
longer if you just learn from somebody or take a class. A
yeah.
class would be a lot faster, though.
I mean, the class too, you got the hands-on, like seeing them do it right in front of you, and then you do it, while they're right there looking to, make sure you're doing everything right.
Yeah, yeah, that'll be dope, man. And yeah, man. Again, all over the place, but
Okay.
uh. So you go back after the hiatus, started collecting in the vault. Did you release anything, or were you just stacking for a while?
I was stacking for a while. I was recording probably like 5 or 6 songs a day.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
Oh shit.
yeah, like
And were you doing still your freestyle thing at the time, or was it
everything.
okay? Whatever you could think of with the vibe of the music or the
Hmm.
beat. I mean, yeah.
I would listen to like the first 3 seconds of a beat, and that would be my like deciding moment of if I wanted to use it or not.
Okay. So,
And then I would, go to it and try and, work it the best way I could. But I did that from October until January when we like announced the brand switch to Don Pluto
okay.
and like completely overhauled everything, scrapped my old Instagram.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Eesh. I
So literally started from ground zero.
yeah.
And, I wanted to work my way back up the
Mm.
right way. I didn't want to, be like, oh yeah, now I'm this. I wanted to show why,
Answer
you know.
on everything.
What's that?
Like when you scrapped the whole version of you, you started brand new on everything.
Everything.
Oh, bro. There's certain things I can't, bro. I mean, if I can switch the name, perfect, right?
Mm,
But if it's to start over, bro, like if I can switch the name, bro, I'm fucked. Like Instagram, I would not start over, bro. There's like so many personal pictures that I don't even have on my cloud.
mm,
Uh, YouTube, there's some video. All my videos, bro. And I hope I'm not cursing myself, but most of my videos on YouTube, I do not have on my computer now.
mm,
Starting 3 episodes ago, I have them in a hard drive now, but all the episodes before that, I do not have them backed up.
damn.
Yeah, yeah. So I mean, I have the audio,
Mm,
no video though.
oh,
Yeah. So when I make this, because I would like to go to Spotify, but
mm,
it's different than YouTube, I believe. Like
I think so.
you gotta make an essay or describe what you're
I
making.
think so. I heard Spotify does some crazy shit for getting a podcast on it.
Yeah, I know. That, bro, I would rather draw something than sit down and make an essay about
Yeah, for
it.
real. Like, we're not in high school.
Yeah, dude. But yeah, man. I hope I'm not getting off track.
No, you're
But
good, bro.
yeah, man. So the thought of me just starting over, bro, that shit would
Mm.
suck. Yes, bro.
It was scary, because I was like, damn, because I had on my old SoundCloud, I had over 100 followers, like, it
Yeah.
wasn't a lot, but
But
it's a
you
lot more than zero.
Yeah, yeah, bro. People don't understand, especially when you're starting off. Like that's a lot, or that means something to you because you worked for it. Like the shout out the 150 subscribers on my YouTube, bro. Like bro, low key, if that shit got wiped off or I had to delete my YouTube, bro, I'd be fucking devastated, bro. Because I
Mm,
worked kind of hard for that.
yeah, 100%,
Like
bro.
it might not look a lot, but like I worked hard because not a lot of people fucked with that at the beginning, bro. It took
Mm,
time, and I had to put people on, and then they put me on, and then that's how I got to my 150.
definitely, networking is an amazing thing,
Yeah, yeah, dude.
because like you tell one person, and they go tell 5 people. That 5 people go tell 10 people. Pretty
Oh,
soon you got,
that's if they're not hating though, man.
yeah, true. Like if they're like genuinely decent enough to, go and give it a chance, and then they like fuck with it, then they go tell 5 people.
Yeah,
Pretty
yeah.
soon you got 50 people, 100 people that are brand new.
Hmm.
That's the way I look at it.
Yeah, yeah, yeah. No, no, it's definitely the right thinking space, bro. Because
Mm.
I don't know. Do you feel like it's hard to kind of really socialize, or not socialize, but not work in Rockford, especially with the music? And I hope
Not
I'm not.
really.
I hope I'm not fucking it up.
No, no. I definitely think it's pretty easy.
Mm.
Because we all have the same goal. we may have different paths that we want to take to get there.
Hmm.
And I don't discredit anybody on what they're doing. Everybody's got their own hustle. Everybody's got their own shit. So whatever they gotta do, they gotta do.
Yeah, and I shit you not, bro. I definitely don't want to lie to none of my guests, bro. Like, I definitely wasn't supportive of local music artists until recently, until I started calling myself an artist because that's when I saw how like you and me are kind of the same. We both want the same goal, like
Mm-hmm.
succeed and shit. And bro, like when I first started being an artist, it was hard, bro. Like, because there's other people that might be better, or people
Mm-hmm.
that just generally just like the high status,
Yeah.
the mainstream. The
Mm-hmm.
mainstream shit, So when it comes to local, you got to really represent and shit, or
Absolutely.
So I definitely saw how hard it was, so I definitely appreciate all creators.
Mm-hmm. Me too. Because like it's incredibly like difficult. Because I know a lot of people that are like artists that have a level of social anxiety.
Yeah,
And then I see them coming out to these events and they're over here talking to everybody.
yeah, yeah, yeah.
Like, yo, I'm so and so, this is my music, check me out. I'm gonna be on stage tonight type shit.
Did you need another water?
Yes, please.
I got soda, beer. Water.
Uh, yeah, I'll take a water. Thank you.
Yeah, sorry about that, man.
No worries, bro.
That's what I really wanted. I mean, this platform, man, if you really use it right, and I'm not saying like coming on, but I'm
Mm,
talking about when you watch it. When you watch an episode, you don't have to watch the whole thing. Just look in the description, pick one of the links, get in contact. Because lately, I've been having a lot of music artists. I would love to have a lot of art, graphic painters, graph artists on, but realistically, it's kind of hard because those kind of people, their time is in drawing. They
mm,
can't really make money sitting down just talking about themselves.
yeah.
And some of them really don't want to talk about themselves because their art talks for them.
Yep.
So and they might not even know how to talk. Cause like me, bro, I don't know how I seem, but I definitely started this podcast so I can kind of talk more. So that way, when I do go socialize in public, I don't sound completely shy.
Mm,
But at the same time, I'm still a shy person. At the end of the day,
definitely, I can relate to that. And like me personally, I've not in like a cocky way, but I've always said that I would rather I let my music introduce me
yeah,
than me introduce myself to somebody because then, I feel like if I'm introducing myself first, especially at an event, then, you can get preconceived notions.
yeah,
You look
yeah,
at me, you know, you I've heard it all,
yeah, yeah.
you know.
Yeah, no, I definitely felt like I definitely felt like a dumbass, or well, not really a dumbass, but like I definitely felt funny saying, "Oh, I'm Angel," like making it seem like I have a name or something.
Hmm.
I don't know. I don't know if I if I had any point to that, but
No, I
uh,
definitely understand that,
yeah.
because like I feel like once you show them what you do, then
Then they
they
see it.
see you for what you like really can do,
Yeah,
and not what somebody thinks you can do,
yeah, yeah, yeah.
because I think it was my first performance. I got up on stage, and even the people that knew me, like they had no idea that I could like do something like that. They were all under like the impression that oh, you're gonna get stage fright or something like that. You know.
And may I ask, bro? Because to tell you the truth, when I seen you perform at Hooligans,
Mm,
so the second show with Star, you didn't have. I didn't see or sense stage too much fright.
mm-mm.
So you already been doing it for a while.
Well, the first one that I did was Star. That was the first show I had done since February 2020,
Okay.
when Nino put on the Ghost Show at
Okay.
Nordlaw. Um, that was the last show I did up until that point. Uh, so it was almost 2 years.
Yeah.
Uh,
But you definitely felt not numb, but like something.
the best way I could put it is like the moment I stepped back on a stage and had a microphone in my hand, I felt right back at home.
Oh, really?
Yeah, like
Yeah,
I felt, to be honest with you, I felt more confident than I ever had before.
yeah,
You
yeah,
know,
yeah.
and I performed at Festa with Letty, used to go by MCX Letty.
I'm sure.
We performed there with Aquez. We were, I think, the first hip hop artists to ever perform at Festa.
I'm sure.
Uh, and we got to perform opening for Caitlin Raps in Chicago. Uh, so even back then, I feel like the confidence wasn't there to where it is now.
Mm.
Because I'm like really confident in my music that I feel like at least if I can get at least two people to fuck with a song at a performance, that's two new ears. If I get two new ears every time, eventually that's gonna add up.
Yeah, yeah, for sure. Oh, yeah. I definitely respect them, man. Um, we're just gonna talk a little bit more, but let that camera die out for a second. So, where are you gonna, if you don't mind me, and, and did I let you answer the question, bro? I don't know if I keep cutting you off
No, you're good.
with like a new question every time you answer
No,
the
you're good, bro.
question. Um, yeah, so I asked you what was the first time on stage. No, no, no. How you felt, right? The
Yeah.
first time getting back on stage. And then after that, they hooligans, shout out J Squill, approached you for your own set.
Yeah, it was. Oh, actually, I'd hit him up because he had posted on Facebook something about slots are available for the show, and I was like, "Yo, you think I could get my own slot?" And he was like, "Definitely."
Yeah,
So he got me a slot, and then I started doing them every time, and then we got one coming up next Saturday, the 21st. Me, NH Arches, Dre Skrilla, and Dead Boy Midnight are the headliners. Shout out to all those artists I just named.
yeah, yeah, definitely shout out. Um, and also many other artists.
Absolutely.
What do they call them before before
The
the headliners?
the opening.
Yeah, the openers. Yeah, definitely. Shout out all the openers. There's definitely a good list on there.
Most
So
definitely. Everyone that's on that show deserves, major shout outs because they're all super dope artists.
yeah, yeah, man. Fucking yeah, dude. The thing that I like about South Main, bro, you got the Texas Lounge that does hooligan shows once a month. Hopefully more, because I would love to see more.
Mm.
And then around the corner, you got Hidden Gems by Blazo. Shout out Blazo.
And then
At
you
the
got the Super Jam coming up June 4th.
Oh yeah, the Super Jam, and it's there too, right?
Yep,
Yeah, 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 bro. Yeah, I might fuck around, man, because there's definitely a good roster on that one as well.
absolutely. That
Yeah,
roster is stacked.
yeah, dude. And then dedication from
Oh,
Ches.
yeah. That's
Yeah,
going to be a good one, too.
yeah, bro. So there's definitely gonna be quite a bit of performances, bro. I definitely love seeing it, bro, because I love seeing everybody's craft.
Me too. Because, like, a lot of times, especially at the Hidden Gems, I'll go in there and I'll see someone I've never heard of before.
Really?
But
Yeah,
I'll end
yeah,
up
yeah,
fucking with their music,
yeah, yeah.
so it's like, I don't know, I feel like it's just dope.
Yeah, yeah, bro. If you are making music, even though you're not gonna go on stage, I recommend just going and
Most
just
definitely.
checking them out and fucking with them. Like I said, especially if you're doing music yourself,
Absolutely.
because I mean, like you said, you met new artists. Fuck around, you can collaborate with them,
hmm
bro. I can see and hear in my head some collaborations off you and somebody else.
Which ones?
I would want to say Nino. Yeah, if you don't mind me saying that.
No, no, absolutely.
I have you.
We tried, but just never really got around to it. But since I did the brand switch, We haven't really discussed it, so it may happen. Who
Okay.
knows?
Okay.
It's
Yeah,
just
yeah.
dependent on what the future holds, I guess.
Okay, yeah. And I would like to say Jay Skrilla. I would like to see something from you and Jay Skrilla.
We got
What?
one on the way.
Oh, really?
Yeah,
YG Ziggy.
he's called.
Yeah.
I think he had hit me up the other day asking if we can collab, so I'm gonna get him a couple opens, uh, get some shit out.
I
Me
would,
and him.
I would like to say Ches as well, man. And when I say collaboration, I can see you doing the chorus and then the other artist doing a verse or the same thing, like the opposite as well.
Mm,
You spit a verse and then have them as chorus. Like Jay Skrilla, I can see him doing like a little chorus and then you doing the lyrics, and then vice versa.
mm. I feel like, especially with Ches, it would be really dope for us to get a song where, like, I do the hook and he does the verse.
Yeah.
Because his energy when he's rapping is crazy. You know, like, shout outs to him. I've known him, like, through neighborhood radio since 2018. He was one of the first people to ever, like, he, he's the one of the few people that's gotten to see my maturation, and, like, growth and development in music from when I first started making music all the way up until now.
Mm.
You know, like it's just I think him, Letty, Drew from Trippy Life, shout out Trippy Life. Um, but yeah, you know,
We still got that one. Yeah, yeah.
I forgot what I was saying.
No, no, you're good, bro. And I hope I don't seem like an ass when I gave you those artists.
No, no, I fuck with all those artists respectively.
Yeah, I mean, because the ones I named so far are the ones that I know their music.
Mm,
I'm not gonna name somebody I kind of don't know,
right.
because there's a lot of artists here, bro. That
Oh
shit
yeah,
is mad, bro.
there's a ton of artists here.
And Hooligans and the Hidden Gem showed me that, bro. Like,
Yeah,
there's like quite a bit of artists in Rockford, bro.
you know, I heard
Ooh, Dead Boy Bad Midnight too as well, bro. I think that would be a dope collaboration.
in my opinion, he's one of the top rappers in the city of Rockford.
Oh, really?
Like,
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
cause
Definitely can't
you
wait.
you listen to like his newest single, "Let That Go."
Hmm.
You know, you listen to that, and then you go see him perform it live. You know, Thursday at the Aragona. You know,
And
you're
he
gonna
does.
get that same energy like he's literally recording that shit right in front of you.
And you also do. You've done the wheel,
The wheel?
or somewhere else. Have you gone perform somewhere else?
No, not yet. Uh,
I forget. I don't know. Like the Freeport one. No.
no, I was gonna go to that, but I just never got around to
Oh,
it because that was kind of a trap out there. You know, it's like a 50-minute drive. So I was like, nah, I'm gonna set that one out.
yeah, yeah,
But you know, like definitely doing these shows. You know, I've been doing Hidden Gems for 3 weeks
yeah,
now.
yeah, yeah, man. I haven't gone back because I started to work on some things on my own here. But
Mm,
yeah, man, I seen you. I seen on stories you doing. I think it's the open mic, and then you've
mm,
headline. You're like a spotlight artist.
yeah,
Yeah, yeah, yeah,
I got a spotlight the second week I was there.
yeah, yeah, for sure. Yeah.
Um,
How was it, man? It's
it
definitely dope,
was it
right?
was really fucking dope.
Bro,
Like,
like that. I mean, don't get me wrong. The Texas Lounge is dope as fuck too, because that feels more underground. But
mm,
when you head to the Aragona, it's like a stage. Like you feel like you're in a stage. Like
yeah, and like the sound is so much like louder, you know, and
yeah, bro. It takes me like 5-10 minutes to readjust when I
yeah,
step outside.
yeah.
Yeah.
You know, that's how I like it, you know, because then people can really feel the beat. They can feel your voice, you know.
Oh, they definitely do.
Yeah, 100%.
What's up, guys? We're in the jukebox hour. We're right here with Don Pluto. We're gonna play some of his music that I would love for you guys to check out on his Spotify or YouTube. Definitely go check him out on Don Pluto topic on YouTube and Don Pluto on Spotify. Link in the description for Apple Music. Right now, we're gonna play NPR on YouTube. Definitely go check it out. and let's play.
Let's get it. Let's go, let's go. In this game of life, I'm gonna teach you how to get right. Money and power and respect are too much to handle. Yeah. I am so deranged, bitch. You know I'm flying off that fucking handle. Lit like a flame, bitch. I'm burning it up. Yeah, I'm high like a candle. Walking around and I think that I have this shit figured out finally. Yeah, walking around. And play that while I'm, on live instead of having to play it through my car or play it through Bluetooth.
Oh yeah.
So that way people can actually hear the song instead of hear it as like background noise.
Yeah, dude. Dude. It's definitely a mission to learn. But I paused it, bro, halfway so people can go check it out on your YouTube. NPR by Don Pluto. At the end of the day, this platform's not to show off your stuff. It's to show that you have stuff. But yeah, bro, NPR, bro. I seen this was June 27, 2002.
Huh?
January, right? What I say? Yeah, this.
Oh yeah, January.
Yeah.
Yeah, this was the first song that I dropped under Don Pluto.
Oh really?
Mm-hmm.
Okay. And where was your mind space at this time? Like, did you still have a little bit PK or?
No, I definitely like completely wiped the slate clean. I came in with a clearer mindset, a better knowledge of recording process and like learning new ways to mix my music, So I was definitely in a much better headspace. I was also in a happier place in life by that point. So the transition was so easy and it just felt super natural, like I just felt like as soon as, because me and Drew came up with the name, he's been my manager since I started this shit.
Okay.
We had come up with the name and we were like, that's the one, So we had started making the logo. He made the first logo, which was the outline of Pluto, but he like edited it. So
wait, Pluto the planet or Pluto the cartoon?
Pluto the planet.
Okay.
Yeah.
Oh, sure.
So like he edited it so you could barely tell that it was like the outline of a planet.
Yeah.
And then threw like an effect on it, made it look super trippy. And then he put like Don Pluto in the middle.
Yeah.
But like if you look really closely at it, you can tell that like it's Pluto.
Oh, okay, sweet.
And we went with like kind of like a different mindset to the music. I was making some pretty like trippy style music, where it's like you can sit there and listen to that shit, like I said, and get high as hell, and then you listen to the song and be even higher.
Yeah, for sure.
And that's how I felt with this one.
Yeah, but wait, continue. My bad, bro.
No, you're good. With this one, I was just like sitting there. I just finished up, smoking, and I was listening to the beat, and I was like, damn, I could say some super powerful shit on this. So I was like, what's like a super valuable lesson in life that I've learned? And the money, the power, and the respect. And a lot of people will have two of those things, but they can't handle giving the respect, even though they've got the other two things.
Oh, shit, yeah.
And then, I had found that sample of Wolf of Wall Street, where he was talking about the best drug, in his opinion, being money, and how you can do all this shit with it. And it's like, but at the end of the day, you can't take that shit with you when you die. Like, what are you gonna do? Put that money in a casket and have it buried 6 feet deep? That's gonna do you a lot of good. You know what I'm saying?
I can see some people that's all they have. Like
yeah,
motherfuckers are like have money but don't have money.
Yeah.
I mean, but anyway, Yeah, bro. Oh, yeah, and I don't know why we got it. I don't know if we didn't get into it, but why Don Pluto, if you don't mind me asking?
So, um, it actually was based off of like the trippy vibe of my music. You know, Drew was like, bro, like your music is like high intensifying. He's like, we need to do something that's gonna sound good, that's gonna roll off the tongue, like super well, and it's not too long. Because, if you notice, most guys in the industry, their names are not that long.
No, they're not.
Like Lil Baby, Duh Baby, you know.
Uh, there's some short ass names, bro. But
Yeah. But, so I was like, shit. So we were just sitting there on the phone one day talking about it, and he was like, Dom Pluto. And I said, yo, that's the one.
low key, I thought it was because your name was Dominic, and then you love that cartoon Pluto, the
No,
Martian,
no,
right? That is Pluto, or is Pluto the other dog, Goofy's dog?
yeah, I think Pluto's the dog.
Yeah, right. Yeah,
Yeah.
so yeah, I thought it was that dog.
I don't know, I liked it because, like, I felt like sometimes my music can make you feel like you're so higher on Pluto or something.
Yeah.
But I don't know. I kind of just leave it up open to interpretation. Like whatever people want to look at it, that's how they can look at it.
Oh yeah, bro. I definitely fuck with it. So now, guys, we're gonna head to the next song from Don Pluto. Check out the EP.
Yeah, it's an EP.
EP Pain, Passion, Pleasure. I believe six in it.
Yeah, 6 songs.
Six songs. Definitely go check it out on all platforms. Here we go.
You told me you love me, but you lied straight to my face. You said all these things were good, yet they were fucking great. But now it just seems like you were lying every day, making me look like a fool. That's your favorite mistake. Your favorite mistake was trying to play them games. Yeah, bitch, you know that I've been going crazy, smoking flames. Yeah, bitch, get on my way. I don't want you to do that. Yeah, hey, you just need to get the fuck out of my face. Yeah, hey, you know that I've been pulling up them phones just to get you off my mind. Hey, but sometimes everything that I've been doing feeling right is just wrong this time. You told me you love me, but you left straight to my face.
Boom, bro. Who the fuck lied to you, bro? Let's go jump into that right now, bro. For
Man,
her.
honestly, it was just the vibe I got off the beat.
Mm.
Like I was just like, damn, like
No, you did the lie the lie you lied to my face. How you went like the timing of the beat and
mm,
you saying lying to my face. You definitely snap.
thank you.
Yeah.
Thank you. That was definitely one of my like favorite songs at the time of recording. Cause I don't know, I felt like for the topic that it was about, it still went hard. Like that's still a song that people could turn the fuck up to.
Yeah,
You
yeah,
know.
definitely, bro. Yeah. Now, why pain, pleasure? Pain, passion, pleasure.
So I chose that as the title of the EP because I dropped this like 3 days before Valentine's Day.
Mm.
It's kind of like a Valentine's Day EP, just to have something to put out, because I had plenty of songs at this time. I think I had like 200 plus, maybe 250 that were recorded.
Oh, really?
Mm.
Holy shit, dude. And
And so in the EP, it's basically like going through each of those three things in like a story of a relationship, like because you experience pain, you experience passion, you experience pleasure, you know. So like this one is like a pain one, but then I think it's track 5 is Addicted to You. That's showing the passion and the pleasure aspect of it, you know. Because like some of these songs are older, you know, like they were recorded before I was with who I am right now, and I've been with her for almost 3 years. And you know, so that song specifically, uh, definitely tells a little bit better side of a relationship story, you know, compared to like this one where it's like, you know, I'm sitting here, why you lying to me, you know, you can look me dead in my face and lie to me type shit, you know, because I know that there's tons of people out there that could hear that song and be like, holy shit, this just happened to me like 2 days ago, 3 days ago type shit, you know.
May I ask, what was the oldest song, or yeah, the oldest track in there?
Oh shit, I'd have to see the track list again, cause
We got it right.
oh shit.
If you can read upside down, my bad.
Probably Feel Me.
Feel me? Nice.
Yeah, that one's definitely an old one. But I don't know that I don't dislike this body of work, but I feel like this was kind of the introduction. Like, hey, you know, you may not know me, but you're about to, you know, because after this, I dropped. I think it was Drop It, and then Ring Ring, and then Flu Game. You know, and Drop It and Flu Game are getting pretty decent reviews.
Alright.
Yeah.
Yeah, that's it. Congrats, man.
So.
Yeah, actually, speaking of flu game, I think I got a little flu right now for that game.
I was listening to it.
I know that's not the corny, bro. My bad.
No, that was actually pretty dope, bro.
Yeah, no, my bad, bro. But yeah. Again, guys, we're gonna head to the next track. This one's new single. New single,
Yeah,
right?
brand new single. Just dropped May 1st.
May 1st, yeah. Check it out on all platforms, but we're gonna look at it on YouTube.
Let's get it.
Final shots at close range. My new coupe got no brain. Thick look that just gave me the slap. It was insane. Off the top, like you at the shot. Turn off the membrane. This ain't no motherfucking fluke. This is my flu game. Final shots at close range. My new coupe got no brain. Thick look that just gave me the slap. It was insane. Off the top, like you at the shot. Turn off the membrane. This ain't no motherfucking fluke. This is my flu game. Sit down, let's have a talk real quick. Like just a minute, I just wanna tell you how I've been really feeling. And if it stays the way it's going, then I'm really winning. Really making a motherfucking killing off these beats I'm killing. Through these beats, I am the villain. In these streets, I'm really chilling. I just wanna buy the fucking block and bring them back a billion. Just bought that new jailbreak charger and I'll paint that bitch for a million. Yeah, you may not know me, but by the end you gon' be familiar.
Ooh, I think we passed a little more than the halfway mark. Sorry about that, bro.
All good.
But yeah, flu game, bro. Where were you at? Seems like you want to bring fire. How long did this take you, bro?
It took me like 30 minutes.
30 minutes?
Okay. It was like the hook I did in like 3 takes or 4 takes. So it was however many lines. I don't remember how many lines it was, but I would punch in every so often, you know, got the hook together, got the verse together, did the underlays, finish it up.
Goddamn, bro. That's a few layers or no?
Few, yeah. Usually I do like at least 2 to 3, you know, because I feel like it really adds that extra atmosphere to the song. But yeah, this one took me about 30 minutes.
Dope. And have you been sitting on the beat for a while? Or is something you, as soon as you heard it, you know what to write on it?
The second I heard that first note in the beat, I was like, yep. I paused it, plugged it in,
it gives me like mariachi or something.
See, it's a Jack Harlow type beat.
Really?
Yeah,
Huh. I can
and
hear it a little bit.
I was just like, damn, because at the time I had a decent amount of momentum from doing the hooligan shows. So I was like, I don't want people to think that I'm just some like flash in the pan, like I'm gonna show up for a couple weeks and then disappear type shit. So I was like, this song right here, this is my flu game. Like this is me showing you what I really got type shit.
Yeah. And did you produce it, or did you work with somebody new, or
I found this beat on YouTube.
so you did all the producing?
No, well, like you talking like engineering?
Yeah, engineering.
Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, I recorded it all.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh, shit. Yeah, yeah. And how long did? I mean, at this point, you already know how to do like work the programs and all that.
Yeah, with the program I got, I know how to work it
Yeah,
pretty well.
yeah. We kind of lost the history on like when you kind of exactly.
Mm,
Yeah, so my bad on that.
all good, bro.
Yeah, man. Yeah, but at the end of the day, bro, if you feel like I really didn't do you justice because I keep talking or something, bro, we can always run the interview back.
No, you're good, Brody. I like the balance we got going on.
Yeah, hopefully, it really it is even, and I'm not talking too much. But if you don't mind, yeah, yeah. I mean, I don't know anything else, like right. Anything else you're working on with this or after this? I don't know if that makes sense.
Yeah, I got a couple songs that I'm planning on dropping after this one.
Oof.
Uh,
I almost forgot. See, this is why I try. And sorry for cutting you off.
no,
The
you're good, bro.
video, bro,
Mm,
video. Yeah, because I
that video is gonna be crazy. Trippy Life's doing it. Um, we got some of the shooting done last weekend, and we got. I think we're gonna pick it back up in like 2 weeks. I'm Gucci. Uh, we're gonna pick it back up in about 2 weeks, 3 weeks. Um, get the super crazy shit filmed. And he's gonna throw that shit together. Hopefully it'll be out late June.
and may I ask, have you done other videos besides this one, or this your first video?
Under Down Pluto, this is my first video.
Okay.
Um, we had tried shooting for some, but right in the middle of shooting for Ring Ring, I showed him this. I showed Drew this, and he was like, "Bro, fuck the video for Ring Ring." He said, "You need to get this finished. You need to drop this, and we need to do a video for this right now."
Oh shit, yeah.
So I was like, "All right, bet." So shifted all my focus to this. I've been posting about it every single day. I'm sure motherfuckers are getting sick of seeing the cover art for this,
Yeah.
cause it's every single day I'm on that shit. I want to make sure that people are seeing that I'm being consistent about this, cause
Yeah, dude, consistent is key.
yes, 100%, especially when it comes to like trying to get some traction in the Rockford scene. Because there are so many artists in this city. It
Yeah.
is so easy to forget someone just if like what happened to me. I took that year off. If I would have came back as PK, there would have been the same amount of difficulty as just starting over.
Yeah. Yeah, dude. It's weird, right? I don't know, man. Don't get me wrong. It's happened to me before because I became instead of the artist guy, I became the weed guy, and then
Mm,
it was kind of hard to switch back.
yeah.
Dude, I shit you not. Don't get me wrong. I wish I can live the days, but I regret it, man. Like I kind of wish I just stuck to the art
Mm,
and just been known as the art guy.
most definitely.
If I was blabbing too much on this podcast, bro, you let me know, bro, and
No,
then
you were good, bro.
and we'll rerun it, bro.
No, it was perfect, bro.
But at the same time, first time I gotta see where I fucked up. So
Right.
the second time I come more prepared.
I got you.
But yeah, man. Again, thank you for coming.
Of course, bro. Thank you for having me once again.
Yeah, and whoever's watching, you're definitely a champ at this point. If you can, like and subscribe. But at the same time, definitely go check out Don Pluto platforms. That's why he's here. Uh, Definitely appreciate it, brother. Till then, stay safe, stay tuned.
Smooth, yeah.